जय सर्वविघ्न विनाशम जय विष्णुदेव की जय भक्तराज प्रहलाद महाराज की जय सर्व अविष्टता गिरिराज गोवर्धन जीव की जय गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन जीव की जय ब्रजमंडल धाम की जय मधुवासी भक्तवृंद की जय राजेश्वरी मधेश्वरी परमेश्वरी श्रीमती राधा रानी की जय ब्रजविगम की जय जय केशवव्रत अर्जुन यात्रा की जय केशवव्रत पालनकारी भक्तवृंद की जय समवेत गौर भक्तवृंद की जय गौर प्रेमानंदे।
So yesterday was the disappearance day of Madhu Pandit Goswami and our Bhakti of Jahnava Devi and Sita Devi. So we're trying to follow these tithis in this month, in this Keshavat, in Vrindavan. Nrsimhadev Avirbhav, Radharaman Avirbhav takes place. And before, in Jannu Saptami, Jannu Muni, his appearance there in this month. Similarly, many tithis which signifies Avirbhav. So yesterday we heard how this Gandaki Nadi appeared, how the Salgram Shilas appeared, and how Bhagavan is bestowing his mercy upon everyone. So now we'll listen about Madhu Pandit, Prabhu, and Jahnava Devi. So Madhu Pandit, when he came to Vrindavan, so there near Vamsivat, Gopeshwar Mahadev Dhir Samir, he started worshipping Vrinda Devi. How? Not like Shiva. He realized that this Vrindavan is imprinted with the footprints of Srimati Radhika and all the Vraj Devis. So meditated on this dham. Everywhere he went, he started decorating these tulsi trees, tulsi plants. Because wherever there's tulsi one, and there Krishna will be very happy. And he's present there. Where there is no tulsi, that place is impure. So Vrindavan is the place of Vrinda Devi. So beginning from Kamsivat, Gopeshwar, Dhir Samir, everywhere he opened these centers, gardens of Vrinda Devi. So decorating these places. And in this Kali Yuga, Maya Devi's influence is very strong. And then he went to the Goswamis and he heard where the Bhaktas are, where the Priya Bhaktas of Bhagavan are present, Maya cannot enter there. Where the Dham is, and where the Dham Seva is rendered in those places, Maya cannot enter. So what are those sevas which are favorable for the Dham? Like where the nice tulsi plants growing, flowers, they're only meant for Bhagavan's pleasure, his enjoyment. So Prabhu, he stays in such a place where such sevas are rendered and where kirtan is going on continuously. So he saw Maya cannot enter here. So he made this Tulsi one, this Tulsi garden. Then he sat there and then he started doing Harinam. And he started offering very beautiful gifts for Prabhu. And then this wood of Tulsi, he made his kurta. And he also made his topi, his hat. And then his ornaments that would decorate his hands and ears. Made from Tulsi wood, he covered himself with the wood of Tulsi, his whole body. You know, if you go to Jaipur in the Gopinath Mandir, you can have darshan of this paraphernalia that he used. So this body doesn't come in touch with Tulsi Devi. Then Tulsi Devi, she's Bhagwan's Priya. She's always surrendered to seva of Krishna. So by taking shelter of Tulsi Devi, by wearing her, by coming in touch with her, by wearing these Tulsi beads, Bhagwan becomes very dear to such a person. Maya can never attack such a person who has this Tulsi Kantimala. Even Maya cannot enjoy such a person. So therefore, he started worshipping Tulsi Devi. And then he decorated Vrindavan so nicely. Then he made these Tulsi malas there. And for Bhagwan's seva, all these flowers, chandan, everything became engaged, absorbed in the seva. So when they are in Vrindavan and Vamsivat, there are Goswamis every day. They would go for darshan there. They saw Tulsi Devi there. Very fragrant there. And the Goswamis would sit near these Tulsi plants and remember Ashtakali Leela. So Raghunath Bhatta Goswami came there and he would speak on the Bhagavatam because Mahaprabhu told him, speak very beautifully. So then Tulsi one, at all times, he'd remember this katha. If you remember anything else, then other things will capture our hearts. Then we become that person's or theirs. So how can everything be favorable for us? There is Bhavanukul and Bhavaviruddha, Bhajananukul. There is Bhavanukul and Bhajananukul. There is favorite for your Bhav and your Bhajan. And if there is something unfavorable, it is very bad. So you have to remember those kathas and pray to those kathas. So it will be favorable for your Bhav. So after some days, Gopinath himself appeared in that Tulsi one in Vamshivat. He told Sanatan Goswami, Madan Mohan, you have everything and I will always stay with you. Now I will not stay in Mathura. What Gopinath said? Gopinath, he told Madhu Pandit that and until now in Vrindavan, there's so many tapasya and different rasas in Vrindavan. They are there, they will come. But the worshippers of Madhu Ras are very rare. So without this Madhu Ras, I'm not happy with the sevas of other sevaks. Especially please remember this Madhu Ras, Shringar. The other rasas have this Grita Sneha. It has this attractiveness, but there is no Madhu Sneha. There is no Madhurata, sweetness. It cannot attract me so much, the other rasas. Not fully surrendered. So Madhu Pandit, having darshan of Gopinath, he said, He said, Bhagwan, he gave darshan. He says, this Vrindavan is my house. I don't go anywhere else. And especially now that you have come, you want to serve me, then I will always stay with you now. So in Vrindavan, when Devi appeared, Gopinath appeared alone, Madan Mohan, they all appeared alone. No Radharani, deities of Radharani were not present there alongside them. The Naam is Gopinath, his name. He's the Nath of the Gop. The Gopis are his beloveds, but he's all alone there. So then he said, all these different flowers, Beli Chamali Jui, Malika, Gandharaj, Kamini and all these flowers, and such nice Tulsi plants. And in Tulsi is a different categories, specialities. There's Shama Tulsi, Radha Tulsi, and their leaves, they have such nice color of anurag. So then they said that even the flowers had different fragrances and colors. Some flowers are small, some are big, very attractive. So their hearts are so full of rasa, so beautiful. All appeared in Vrindavan. They are not ordinary. They hide their sarup. They have become decorated by such transcendental qualities and have appeared. So Madhu Pandit he was saying, and the mercy of Gopinath was sad. So Vrinda Devi put Tulsi's, they made a Tulsi garden here, Vrinda Devi's garden. And I used to serve Tulsi, Vrinda Devi and Gopinath became so happy with me. So then he said, wherever there is this tendency to serve, then Radharani's mercy is fully available there. When there is no sevavritti, then you are worshipping this Nirakar Nirvishesh Brahma. Brahmagyani, there is Bhagwan is formless, he is Nirvishesh. No qualities, no specialities. Bhagwan, he doesn't manifest his form in such a place. So Jagannath Das Babuji Maharaj, he told his sevak. So what kind of seva are you doing now? Go there to go worship Tulsi Devi and you'll have nice vegetables there in the garden. Use them in the service of Bhagwan and your life will be successful. So now Gopinath himself is saying that here in Vrindavan that you made a very nice Tulsi garden, such nice flowers. This is Vrinda Devi's forest. No one else can enter here. Many people they make nice gardens for their own enjoyment, not for Thakurji. They make everything for their own enjoyment, but not for Bhagavan. But his sevak, Madhu Pandit's Vaishishta speciality, all our Goswamis they came and they wrote many books, established Sadachar, etiquette, Vaishnava Vichar, made temples, but they were especially fond. They used to wander in all these different forests like Seva Kunj Nidhivan. So Mahaprabhu had ordered the Goswamis they have to engage in Mansi Seva. Manadhogi Krishnam Sadhanabe Vraja Radha Krishna Seva Manasa Karive. While the Goswamis they should always be absorbed in this Mansi Seva. And Madhu Pandit Gosai, he made such a nice environment there that very easily The mind should remembering these Bhagavad Leelas. If such a place is not to be found, then it's very difficult there. To make the mind one pointed and remember is very difficult. So therefore, this Tulsi one, this very nice forest is present, especially in Vrindavan you'll find these places everywhere, Tulsi ones. And you can see the Swarup. They're not even sadhaks, they're siddhas. They're established in the Siddha Swarup, serving Radha Krishna Chukal, always present there. Sometimes they're manifest and sometimes unmanifest. And when they started serving Gopinath, then everyone appeared. His whole life, as long as he was present, he was serving Gopinath. So when Gopinath went to Jaipur, there also, what did Gopinath do? After Shayanarti, Pujari makes Gopinath rest in front of the temple. They make many sweets there. Gopinath, so then they go and ask the sweet makers. They make Sandesh, Barfi, Rabdi. They make all the sweets in the night. And Gopinath says, give me these sweets. So how much do you want? Give me like 150 grams or 250 grams of barfi, rabdi, sabji. I'm saying, you're so small boy, such a small boy, how can you eat all these things? He says, oh, just give me, then you can see how I eat. And he ate everything. And give money. I said, where will I get money? My master will give you money. And who is your master? So I'm telling you, you're feeding me and then now you're saying, I'll wait for some time, he'll give you the money you want. You're speaking so sweetly, so attractive. Like Kalavaji Sridhar, every day Mahaprabhu would go and quarrel with him. Kalavaji Sridhar would say, I won't give. And he said, no, I only want from you. You don't see anyone else? No. No, only what you give is very sweet. I only take from you. Loki is very nice. I only take from you, not from anyone else. The shark only from you. Glories Sridhar said, no, don't fight. Look, I'll give you one thing. But don't give me something bad. You should give me the best thing. And when Glories Sridhar, when Mahaprabhu was showing the Satprahariya Bhav, he became mad and he realized Mahaprabhu is none other than God himself. So these confectioners, these sweet people would make sweets that quarrel with Gopinath. And every day they give. And every day you come and you give us something and you go. Every day you come and take from us. Who are you? So here. So then he said, alright, here, take this payment, and he gave his bangles away. So you've eaten since so many days now, how can you just give these bangles away? He said, you want more? Alright. I'll give you more. And the next day, he gave all these glasses made of gold, all these pots. Pujari, he locked everything and he just took everything away and he gave to all these people. Made sweets. So who's this boy? He's very wealthy. He's giving us golden glasses, golden things. Then they fed him so many sweets. Saying here, eat as much as you want and be happy. He said, no, I'll eat in these pots, not in your pots. Okay, you eat as much as you want. So just by seeing him and by listening to his sweet words, feeding him, he became so happy and satisfied. And then when he'd go to his family, and he'd say, oh, one beautiful boy is coming every day. Looks very dark. And he'd be so sweet. And he becomes so happy when eating these sweets. And he wants everything. He wants these sweets made of paneer, chana. Now that he doesn't like these sweets just made of sugar. It should be ghee inside. Everything should be in like proper proportion. And then I don't know from where he's gotten all these golden glasses, pots, plates. And the Pujari is still thinking, oh, we've lost everything. Someone's stolen. We put everything there. We locked it, but now everything is missing. And the king, he sent his soldiers, because in Jaipur there are 4 gates from all 4 sides. It's covered the city. It's like a fortress. No one can go to the city because on all 4 gates there are very strong people standing there. No one can enter inside. No one can go outside. That's why the Mughals could not enter. So then the soldiers started looking everywhere and they caught these people, make sweets. Then he said, what did I do? He comes and gives me these things as payment. I asked for money. He said, oh, my Malik will give, but his master never gave. Give me these glasses, pots, all these things. Comes every day. So then the king started thinking. I brought him to Vrindavan, but I didn't make proper arrangements for Gopinath Seva. King realized. Because Pujari, he cooks and he offers bhoga, but does he cook what Gopinath wants? And Madhu Pandit manifested him in Vrindavan. Just as Madan Mohan told Sanatan Goswami. And he arranged for this temple to be built for sevaks, for bhoga, cows, milk, everything he arranged. And Govinda, he is the king. He was already worshipped by the king of Jaipur. There's no shortage for him. There's all opulence. And Gopinath, he made all of Vraj related to him. And during Krishna's time, all the villagers of Vraj, all the villagers, they would go to Nanda Bhavan. They would give so many gifts to Krishna. Similarly, when Gopinath appeared, all of Vraj came there, offering very, very beautiful gifts there. Gopinath became very happy. When he went into Jaipur, there he was bound, already offering little bhoga. At night they offer pudi and sabji, and sometimes 1 or 2 laddus, or else some milk. Sometimes some roti, chawal, sometimes curry, dal, sabji, only little. No, he doesn't have anything there. But Gopinath was not happy by this. So the king was seeing everything. So then he spoke the entire story. But since he's been eating since then, and not just one shop, there's so many shops around the temple. And there were 2 people especially, so he'd go to one person and some days he'd go to the other person. And he made these 2 people very rich. They were not poor. But their hearts were not so generous. They only wanted this money, wealth. So Gopinath, he told the king, when I was in Vraj, even don't think I was present only then, not now. Even now I'm only present in Vraj. And all the Rajasis would come to bathe in the Yamuna. I'd be there. My house was on the banks of the Yamuna. Every day they make such nice sweets for me. But here I'm coming to your kingdom. You just give me dry things which I cannot even eat. So then the king, he made a rule. Wherever, within Jaipur, if they're going to make nice sweets, then the first offering should be for Gopinath. Gopinath will accept. Then the others can honor this Mahaprasad. Then you can sell and do whatever you want. So similarly, what Govinda Devi do? One day the king His daughter was supposed to get married. There was a huge procession. They got so many. He very respectfully received the bridegroom. He fed him nicely, and in glasses he made these milkshakes, juices, and very fragrant water. Everything he presented to the bridegroom. When they sat down, what did they see? There's so many stones and pebbles there inside these glasses. And there's no juice also inside these glasses. All like bad things inside. Then they became very sad. Like, what is this king doing? He's insulting us. Because he was also a king, the other person. His son prince had come there. And then the king found out what happened. He said, "Oh, I've committed a great mistake. Oh, I've respected them so nicely, thinking he's my son-in-law. But did I offer that same kind of love to Govinda, Govindev?" Then the bridegroom, when they saw all these stones and pebbles, they said the glasses, everything, these dirty things. Then they all came to darshan of Govindev. The Pujari of Govindev, he put his prasadi, chandan, tulsi, and then they became very happy. And the pujaris, they offered this prasad. This pan, tambul, prasad, all these things. And the king became very sad what he had done. So Govinda told the king, "You brought me here and kept me in the palace. And now your son-in-law is so dear to you. And you give them so many things, but for me, in one plate of nice bhoga you offered. Let me see what him cook for me." Since then, the king promised that every day 56 kinds of prasad will be offered to Govindev. Ghevar, feni, kachori, malpua, laddu, puri, all these things will be made for Govindev, made out of pure ghee. And there, the pujari is there. Then they decorated, they fed Govindev so much. And Govindev also saw how they were dancing, kirtan singing. You know, from morning, all the people they come there and they come for darshan of Govindev. All the people there, shopkeepers, everyone. As soon as darshan opens there, they all sing and dance there. They bring so many things for Govindev. Where do they offer all these things? Where the sevaks stand there, they offer everything there, Govindev. And they make so many things for him. So Thakurji is only hungry for prem, for priti. There is such priti, Prabhu's present. If there is no sevavriti done by force, he will not accept if you give something. Duryodhana offered so many different kinds of things for Krishna, and Krishna didn't care. He went and ate in the house of Vidur and his wife. So you see here, Govinda himself asked from the king. And just good as does Govinda just eat everything himself? No, he gives to everyone. And Gopinath, he says no. Whatever others do, still, I'll eat this and I'll distribute by my own hands. I seen Kirchara Gopinath. That he stole Kheer for Madhu Puri, and since then he came to known as Kirchara Gopinath. So Gopinath has many beloved gopis. So without giving to his beloved gopis, how will he ever be happy? Like he goes house to house in Braj and he steals butter and he feeds the sakhas. And also the monkeys, cows, squirrels, parrots, feeds everyone. So Prabhu says, if you offer bhoga to me, if you engage in my seva, puja, you respect me so nicely, but if you don't care for my sevaks, then how will I accept your sevak? For my sevaks, there's nothing. For Bhagavan's bhoga, you cook so many different kinds of things. And when sevaks sit down to eat, they only give like dry rotis and some aloo sabji.
क्योंकि ये तो कैदी है, जेल के,
Because oh, they're all like prisoners.
ये इनके भाग्य में क्यों होगा?
Just give them, why give them kheer, puri, all these things. Just give them some aloo,
भगवान कहते हैं मेरे सेवक
some
के लिए आप
potatoes. And Bhagavan is saying, for my sevaks,
अगर नहीं किया,
if you don't respect them, then
तो मेरा पूजा नहीं होगा।
my puja will not be performed properly. Mad bhakta pujyapad. And bhaktas are more worshipable than me as well. I myself worship my bhaktas.
सिद्धि भगवती बा नेति संशय अच्युत से भी नाम असंशयस्तु तद्भक्त परिचर्या तत्पना कहते हैं भगवान के लिए जो तुमने सेवा की
If you do seva for Bhagavan, worship him,
होगा कि नहीं होगा,
there's no guarantee if you'll have siddhi or not, perfection.
किंतु भक्तों के यदि परिचर्या
But if you serve the bhaktas,
प्रभु तो पहले ही प्रसन्न।
then Prabhu will be so happy with you.
तो गोपीनाथ क्या करता था?
So what did Gopinath do?
जितना उनके पास ब्रजवासी लोग ले आते,
Vrajavasis, whatever they would bring,
समर्पण कर दिया,
an offer,
जैसे हमारे गोवर्धनधारी गिरधारी,
like you see here Govardhandari, Giridhari, Krishna.
दोनों आदमी चार हाथ से खाना शुरू कर दिए। और पानी
When they offered to him, he was eating with 4 hands. He ate all that, he ate everything that Vrajavas offered. He drank the water of Kusum Sarovar, Mansi Ganga, everything.
ब्रजवासी को ही गए।
And Krishna, he addressed Giriraj and he said, oh Giriraj, Vrajavas is very poor, they've given you so many things, now be happy with the order they've given. Here I'm offering you one tulsi leaf and some tambul
बस
and be happy.
खुश हो गया, डकार ले ली।
And Giriraj, then he became happy and he started burping.
जितना था,
Then all the pots which are empty became like full 100 times over.
ग्रहण करने से क्या हो गया?
Giriraj made everything full, all their pots. Because Giriraj had accepted their offerings, became so nectarian.
राजा के राजपाल ने
Similarly, there in Gopinath,
क्या से लेके
everyone, beginning from even the watchman says,
भारत देता हूँ।
the whole night I stay awake and I give,
कौन आता है? कब आता है?
I protect this place.
सुंदर।
So every day, one very small boy comes and gives me this prasad, feeds me.
हाँ, मैं तो यह पदार्थ करता, सुंदर तौर पर रखता दी।
He offers me very nice things to drink as well.
राजा कहते हैं,
So then the king said, even this watchman is so happy.
जितने सेवक है, सब बड़े प्रसन्न हैं। यहाँ तक कि
How many sevaks are so happy as well.
पार्क है, बहुत सुंदर,
There's a very nice park.
उसमें साल भर जाके देखो,
And you see the whole year,
हरा भरा है।
the park is so green.
सब सेवक बिना बोले
And the sevaks there, they render so much seva. There's no need to even give them a salary.
गोपीनाथ स्वयं की सेवा करते हैं।
And Gopinath himself serves there.
गोविंद और गोपीनाथ
Govinda Gopinath,
बहुत विशिष्ट है।
there are such specialities.
गोपियों के नाथ है,
Gopinath is the Nath of the gopis.
जगन्नाथ है।
There is Vrajanath.
एक हाँ, कितने
So many different swarupas.
किंतु गोपीनाथ गोपियों के अत्यंत प्रिय,
And Gopinath is very dear to the gopis.
उत्तम उसको मिलता है।
Whatever someone give to him, he receives them.
स्वयं
And then he himself,
भवन में प्रवेश में हो रहा है।
he goes to Nanda Bhavan and distributes everything.
धनिष्ठा कुंडलता बहुत सुंदर मनोहर अटूट
In Nanda Bhavan, Siddhanishta and Kondlata, they make very nice Manohar laddus and they put on Krishna's plate. And they say, oh yeah, Radharani has made it. Very silently they say this. Krishna takes this Manohar laddu, he smells it,
नाक से बोल लिया,
and then he says, ah, what is this laddu?
मुंह में डाला,
Takes a little of it,
बहुत टेढ़ा मुंह कर
and then makes a very
कितना कड़वा है,
unhappy face, saying, this all this laddu is so bitter.
और उधर में
And then he takes it and he keeps it in another plate.
इसके सुबह
And Subal is there.
उसने मधुमंगल
And Subal gave the laddu to Madhumangal.
मधुमंगल में लाडू को
And Madhumangal, just as when he smelled this laddu and put it in his mouth,
बाप दादा का अकल नहीं है,
he said, oh, you're a cowherd boy. Or is it cows, calves? You never eaten anything nice.
तो मुझसे भी इसको
Even you're, just see how you are. Laddu is so nice and you're saying it's not nice. See how fragrant it is, so delicious. And he threw it away. Radharani was thinking, and she fell unconscious. Made such a nice thing for Krishna initially. He threw it away. Made such nice meva.
किंतु कृष्ण क्या सोचते हैं,
For what Krishna thing?
मैंने सब खाया,
If I eat everything,
आस्वादन करने को भी नहीं मिला।
then others will not be able to eat.
इसलिए सुबह
So Subal, Madhumangal, then they said, just eat this, distribute to everyone. And then they came from Tanishta and Kundlata gave it to Radharani, the remnants of Krishna. So therefore Gopinath has this speciality. If anyone, the Anugata of the Gopis, offers a little, even little to Krishna, then there is no need to doubt. If someone serves the bhaktas, then you have the siddhi easily. So wherever the Swarup of Gopinath is present, or just in Jaipur, there is in Jagannath Puri also this Tota Gopinath. Tota means garden. There also Gopinath is present. You see there, even now, what is so special there? There's no vibe of, but still Gopinath is so happy there in Puri. And he makes all bhaktas so happy by his darshan, giving his darshan. Every day they massage him with oil, bathe him, apply chandan, offer bhoga. So many bhaktas bring bhoga for him. Even the pandas, pujaris, not just them. Neighbors, bhaktas from all over the world bring so many things from cooking. And Gopinath eats everything there. But Jagannath he will not eat. He will only eat what the pandas have cooked. Any of the others bring from outside, he will not accept. And his designated cooks, even the pandas cannot, not even the daitas, and in the subkaras, those who cook. Even one, the Prabhu Srindar Jagannath, still no. They don't have to, only though there are certain sevaks who cook. They only bring everything themselves, they only feed Jagannath. And then everyone receives this Mahaprasad of Jagannath. So if someone even looks at it, then they won't offer bhoga to Jagannath. Gopinath is not like this. Gopinath is with everyone. So Madhu Pandit, the seva of Raj, he made it appear in Vrindavan fully. Wherever Gopinath goes, he's with the bhaktas and he has this premik sambandha there. It's a relation of prem. As in Chaitanya Charitamrita Kaviraj Goswami is written that one is not on the Anugati of the gopis, then how can he serve Gopinath? You cannot understand. You will not know how to serve Gopinath. You cannot control Krishna. So Madhu Pandit has such Vaishishtya. We mentioned the names of 6 Goswamis, Rup Sanatan, Raghunath, Jiv Gopal, Das, but not Madhu Pandit's name. Because the gopis, they are not under the Goswamis. They are in the group of Radharani. They are not among the Sat Goswamis, Saptam Ashtam Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Bhugarbha Goswami. They even engage in even more rarely attend seva. So shows Tiruvaptiti. Near Gopinath is a samadhi. Now we'll, as the proper, as in when this opportunity comes, then we listen to more glories of Madhu Pandit Goswami. Jai Gosai Jagaji Kailavas Radha Krishna Nitya Karila Prakash. To manifest Nitya Lila is not something difficult, but Nitya Seva who will manifest? Sanatana Goswami, Mother Montal Sanatana Goswami, stay with me. Offer bhoga, he said no, I will not stay. You are a great cheater. You will accept me now, tomorrow you might send me away. I cannot trust you. someone else will serve you, I won't stay. And Rupa Goswami also, he gave this Seva Govinda to Kashishwar Pandit. And Rupa Goswami could take Kadam Nandagao there, he do his bhajan. Sometimes Radha Kund. But Madhu Pandit, he was always in Gopinath Seva, absorbed. Offering flowers, tulsi, chandan, and all the entire world, not just Vraj, was under his anugata, engaged in seva. Radha Gopinath. This Prem Seva is not something ordinary. You see, for one's beloved, one will do so many things. But this bhav, this Vashishta is so special, extraordinary. Without the mercy of Madhu Pandit, it is not possible to see this bhav. Gadadhar Pandit would serve Radha Gopinath. How would he serve Gadadhar? Every day Mahaprabhu would go and learn from Gadadhar on how to serve Gopinath. And then the Gambhira he'd come and he'd remember what he'd heard from Gadadhar and he'd pray, may I also render such seva like Gadadhar Pandit. But in the Gambhira Sarvdhamma Raya Ramananda, Srimati Mahadevi, they would always discuss with Mahaprabhu, glorify this seva, Raja seva. And then in Kirchara Gopinath, Madhendra Puri, even before he came, Kirchara Gopinath was served. But after Madhendra Puri came, this seva changed completely. As long as Madhendra Puri was present, then Ishwar Puri, Premananda Puri, Ranga Puri, Sakhananda Puri, he had so many disciples, millions. And then they all absorbed in this seva. And then Shyamananda Prabhu, Rasikananda Prabhu, and then from Gopi Vallabhpur, they all started coming from Mahaprabhu's time. And even now, beginning from Mangalarti, they do Kirtan of Vraj, Vraj Leela, then they bathe Gopinath, performs Abhishek, apply oil, massage him, exactly like all the Vraj Devis do, and offer bhoga. So for Gopinath and his sevaks are the specialty. Now we'll listen about Jahnava Devi. So someone may say, oh, Baldev Prabhu is Ananga Manjari and Jahnava Devi is also Ananga Manjari. How is this possible? How can there be Ananga Manjaris? If you think about it, there is Krishna, there's Ram, there's Vishnu, there's Garbhadashai, Shiradashai, Sankarshan Ram, Karnabdashai, Mool Sankarshan, Maha Sankarshan, Chaturviha. Bhagavan has so many unlimited avatars. Then are there so many Bhagavans then? And there are millions of Bhagavans then. Baladev Prabhu, he is Mool Baladev. And then there's this Sankarshan, Mool Sankarshan, Maha Sankarshan, Chaturvyuha, and then the Purusha avatars, Karnabdashai, Garbhadashai, Payobdashai. And from Garbhadashai all the avatars appear. Yadav, Madhu, Govinda, Damodar, all these incarnations they appear from him. But not Radha Damodar. This is another Damodar, not the same as Radha Govinda, Radha Damodar. They are like Yuga avatars who appear from him. So when Baldev was Ananga Manjari, then Ananga Manjari also has her Kaya Vyuha, Swayamruta, Jakmarup, Ansa, Vibhinansa. So many manifestations. They increase the beauty of the seva for Radha and Krishna. They're all in that group of Ananga Manjari. So when the main master comes, then like when Krishna comes, all the avatars appear with him. And if the other avatars come, Krishna doesn't come. But if he desires, then he can also appear in his self-same form as Krishna. Like Gopakumar saw him. You see, when he went to Dwarkadish became Gopal, but he could not play with Gopakumar the whole time, so Gopakumar was not happy. Went to Vaikuntha, even Narayan became Gopal, became Krishna. But that was only for some time, not all time. But the bhav is not the same. Can show the form as Krishna, but is he really Krishna? Like Mahaprabhu sometimes he showed his sarups as Ram, Narsinga, Krishna, Varaha. But his mool sarup, is Sankirtan Pita, the father of the Sankirtan movement. That is Sankirtan Ras. It makes everyone happy. He can also manifest all these other Swarupas, but this is his original Swarup, Sankirtan Pita. Because the root has everything. So he is the root of all the expansions and conditions. So when Nityananda appeared, Jahnava Devi also appeared. This is in Krishna Lila, Baldev Prabhu. He had his two wives, Revati and Varuni. Here, Nityananda also, he appeared with his two Shaktis, Jahnava and Vasudha Thakurani. Surdas Sarkel, Gauridas Pandit, there are 5 brothers. So Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, sometimes they would come. And Mahaprabhu, they would receive him at Kalna and other places. Gauridas Pandit, he was always serving Mahaprabhu with so much priti. So he had like 4 other brothers. They also served Gaur Nitai with Gauridas Pandit. Because when Mahaprabhu appeared at Chat Kirtan, so Gauridas Pandit, he would invite all the devotees first. And then he would invite Mahaprabhu, and then Gaur Nitai would appear. And this huge Sankirtan would always take place. They are along with Sankirtan, along with Bhaktas. He doesn't make the Bhaktas happy only with Sankirtan Ras. He also gives the fruit of this rasa, which is the seva of a Prakat Braj. Darshan Vraj Devis makes them related to Vraj. So when Mahaprabhu took sannyas, went to Jagannath Puri, then he requested Nityananda Prabhu that you go home, you go and preach in Gauradesh. Just by sitting here it will not do. I am going to South India, and now you go to East to Bengal. All of Bengal, Odisha, they shall all become Vaishnavas. Bengal, Bihar, Assam, and all these people, they're there. So Mahaprabhu went to South India, there, in Navdeep. So Mahaprabhu sent Nityananda there. Why? In Navdeep was only Smarta Brahmins reside. So Nityananda bestows mercy even on such Brahmins. Because Mahaprabhu, he sent Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas Thakur. Go and preach. So Mahaprabhu was staying in Navdeep. There Mahaprabhu wouldn't say anything. Then he sent the both of them there. Sometimes Mahaprabhu would go to Sankirtan with the Bhaktas there in Navdeep. But without Nityananda Prabhu's mercy, no one can understand Mahaprabhu or receive his mercy. He is a Guru, and he is Nityan, manifestation of Nityananda. Handa Guru Tattva. Without Guru, how can you benefit because his Sarup will now manifest, awaken. This Chitbala will Sarup manifest. So Mahaprabhu, he sent Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Charidas Thakur to preach. And Nityananda Prabhu, along with Das Gopal Shati Mahant, Astakaviraj, when he came there, then all the gold merchants who were on both sides of the Ganga, then he gave this mercy to everyone, made them all bhaktas. And when he came to Ambika Valna, to the place of Gauridas Pandit, and Gauridas Pandit became so happy. And he saw that everyone is sad. He said, why are all of you so sad? And Gauridas Pandit, he said, Surdas Sarkel is my brother. And he has two daughters. The elder daughter has left her body. And he said, why? Where is she staying? Oh, they took her body, bank of the Ganga, to perform the last rites. And Prabhu, without saying anything, he just went there immediately. And then he threw all the mood aside. He held her by the hand and he said, wake up. He said, where are you going? And he went and he bathed there. And the Ganga, Nityananda took his hand and went away. Nityananda, at that time he was 32 years old. And there were just small girls, Vasudha and Jahnava, Jahannavi, Thakurani. And they caught his hand. So Jahnava held Nityananda's hands and Vasudha also caught all Nityananda's hands. And they said, what are these? What is the Savadhu doing? Where is he taking the babies? And then this way, once he touched Jahnava, she regained her life and she became so beautiful. And then he went directly to the king. He said, now I bought these two girls, now give me some place. So then to stay. Then he said, oh, why does an Avadut like you need house? Everyone's house is your house. So you go there on the outskirts of the city, there's one garbage dump. There's one pukur there, one pond where everyone's only throwing garbage there the whole day. So you go there, that is your place, he said. Because you're Avadut, why do you care? This place is nice or bad. So go there, he said. He said, alright, can I go? He said, alright, go. And then he caught both the hands of both Vasudha and Jahannavi, Thakurani, and then he saw the road was so polluted. There's a huge drain flowing there. And then he went and stood there on the side. He took one blade of grass and he threw it there. And then the place came to be known as Kardaha. Kard means this grass, this hay, this dry grass. And then he saw that the entire palace, the entire place became like a palace, greater than even palace. So many cows, so many calves, they all appeared there in Nityananda Prabhu's palace. So many sevaks appeared. And he took both the sisters and he went inside. And it was a very beautiful temple, palace, where there were ponds, wells to bathe there. So when Suryadas Pandit, he came to the king and he found the king and he asked the king, did you see my two daughters? Then he said, oh. He told the king, the Savadut, did he bring my two daughters here? He said, they're your daughters. He said, where are they? They said, oh, give us some place to stay. So the king said, I showed that garbage dump. So when the king went to this guru, he said there was no garbage there anymore. It was very nice. No dry ponds there, or dirty ponds. No, this palace had become even greater than the king's palace. So the king was thinking. And then as he went inside, and there he saw they were no longer small, these two girls. Like once, Revati was brought to Baldev Prabhu. She was very tall. She was Satyug, and Baldev Prabhu, he brought her down to his own size by using his plow. So similarly here also, Nityananda Prabhu and Pandit. So then Surdas Pandit he was saying, now will you come back home or not? He asked his daughters, this house is bought. They said, this is our house. They said, where did all this wealth come from? Said, maybe the Sadhu, by Mantra Tantra, he bought this entire kingdom here. Now I have nothing in my palace. She assured him this garbage dump, and now my own place, my own capital has become a garbage dump as well. So you shall reap as you shall sow. How can he cheat Bhagavan? Nityananda Prabhu. Or you'll offer some useless stones to Nityananda, and what you receive only stones in return. Because you're not serving, offering with mamata. So if you don't learn to offer nice things, then what will you receive? So the king, he was thinking, what should I do? In the capital, he saw that the queen and all the Aksharikas. Like you see, when Brahma stole the cow by the cows. So he went inside. Then the other Brahma said, where have you come from? Go away from here. The gatekeeper, he chased the original Brahma away. Similarly, when the went king inside the Vasapuris, and inside his kingdom, then even his queens were not talking to him, his children were not talking to him, his sevaks were not talking, no one was talking to him. And the king was saying, what is happening? And then he came with the Purohit, the priest, and they prayed to Nityananda Prabhu. Then he said, alright, you do Harinam. As long as you don't have this tendency to serve, if you think you're the master, then you're in a very unfortunate condition. So Nityananda Prabhu, he kept some place for himself, and then he gave everything away to the kingdom. And then the king made Nityananda Prabhu the king himself. Even if you go 50 years have passed, even though you see Nityananda was born, he's situated very highly because king himself made Nityananda sit here on the Singhasan. Because in Karda is Radha Shamsundar. And now there's a huge university there. Nityananda Prabhu came to Braj. There he saw this Kansa, he killed the 6 children of Devaki. And the stone still had the stains of their blood. Nityananda Prabhu became very happy, very unhappy. Then he took the big stone and threw it inside the Yamuna. But still did not drown and kept floating. So then Nityananda Prabhu, while he was going to Allahabad, also the stone kept following him. The Ganga Yamuna made, and then again he went now the Katha. Again he saw, again the stone was coming in between. So then he took the stone and he threw it in the side. Then 3 deities manifested from there. Radha Madhav, Radha Dandalal, Radha Shamsundar. And the other stones remain. So then one person was coming to pass stool. He'd sit on that stool. And he was saying, oh, you come from Braj and I've come from Braj and you're passing stool on me. I'll see what I'll do to you, told the Muslim man. The Muslim man was saying, who is speaking this? Then he said, the stone speaking to him. So you see this university, there they placed the stone there on the side. And they made a temple for that stone. Stone has grown so much in size. Every day it increases in size. They have to make another temple. And there's Karda, Radha Shamsundar's deity. And the temple of Nandadulal, Radha Madhav in Sri Rampur. And the Sri part of Mahesh Pandit. And Nityananda Prabhu, by his lila, he changed the hearts of everyone, the kings, subjects, everyone. And Hari Kirtan began again. So this was the first time that Jahnava Devi met Nityananda Prabhu there. And then all the Kirtaniyas, all the Bhaktas, she would nourish them with their katha. By giving them Mahaprasad that she herself had cooked. And by giving them this aprakrit, transcendental knowledge. Making everyone qualified. She did this. And Vasudha Devi, under the Anugata of Jahnava Devi, she used to always serve Shamsundar. And Nityananda was always preaching there. So Nityananda Prabhu, he had millions of bhaktas, and the king was a sevak. So what shortcoming can you find there? So even after Nityananda Prabhu, she became the Acharya, the Guru of all the Vaishnavas. She came to Vrindavan 3 times. She went to all the places of Kshetra Mandal, Jagannath Puri, Gaud Mandal, and even if someone would do little thing bad, then they have to be punished. Or Jahnava would send them away, saying, "Go and change yourself." She wouldn't leave that person. When she came here to Vrindavan, Braj, Jivaswami came with all the associates of Mahaprabhu, and they made all ranges Jahnava and for Prasad and the accommodation of all devotees. And Raghunath Das Goswami was also present there. And Jahnava also stayed there in Radhakund for so much time. Speak Harikatha there. And Das Goswami would also be there. And she used to give mercy to everyone. She had so many disciples, Jahnava. So she has so many specialities. And the only son of Nityananda Prabhu, he was thinking, where can I take Diksha from? There's no one who's so qualified. So everyone are taking Diksha from Jahnava. So he had this doubt in his mind. How can I take initiation from a lady? So then what happened? He had this doubt. So then Kardaha, and as he was going inside, there his mother Jahnava Devi was drawing water from a well. So she had one cloth covering herself. She was saying, "Oh mother, mother," and he was running inside. "Oh, my son is coming." So what did she do? With 2 hands, she's drawing water from the well, and with the 2 hands she's covered herself. So when Veerchandra he came there, he saw she's not the ordinary lady. She just showed me a 400 form. She's no ordinary lady. She's a Devi. And then he offered pranam and he started praying. Saying, when he saw the Divya Swarup of Jahnava Devi, Veerchandra Prabhu, then he took Diksha from her. So Jahnava Devi, she doesn't have a place only in Radhakund. There Radhakund Bihari is served there. And it's Jahnava Devi who is staying there with Gopinath. If you go to Radhakund, there you'll see Radhakund Bihari present, and Jahnava Devi is also present there. And Gopinath also is sitting there on his left. She has a Divya Seva there. They're very nice leelas about her. Now we listen more. Tomorrow's Ekadashi. And then we'll hear this Ekadashi Katha.